welcome. I'm a little bit speechless. If this is what I can do on a pre-production Nano Duo using the beta laser burn software, I can't wait for the new stuff, the full package. That's a piece of poster board. Believe it or not, that is engraved in a piece of poster board. If you know me, that ain't good enough. I want to try a piece of glass. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's the same on any laser, so all the steps are the same. Just because I've got this fancy machine here, it doesn't matter. Let me back you out here a little bit. This is all the supplies you need. One, a piece of glass, a piece of poster board. The poster board I like using is Pet Gear poster board. You can get it at Wally World. It's $1.59 for basically a 2 foot by 2 foot sheet. You need, I just use got a little tray of water here. I went ahead and put a drop or two of Pine Sol in there because your nose will like it. It doesn't have anything to do with cleaning. It's just tap water with just a drop of Pine Sol. This stuff stinks when it burns. This is dish soap. I just got me some cheap condiment bottles, threw a little dish soap in there, and that's all it takes. And I use the same rag over and over again, so I got a little well there just to do my rag. Let's go ahead and get started here. First off, on your poster board, if you look at it, one side is grainy and one side is really smooth. You can feel the difference. This has almost got a slick feel to it. It's a chalkboard actually. And then one side is kind of grainy. You can feel it better than you can see it. But you want the smoothie side down. You want to use the rough side, the back side. Another thing is you have to do it on a flat surface. On top of honeycomb won't work. On top of a wire grid won't work. It'll work, but you'll see the lines in your glass. It will come out. On a warped piece, won't work. It needs to be pretty much dead flat, something solid all the way across the back of it. You don't want any air getting up underneath this or any gaps for the paper to start on fire. The better sealed it is, the better it is. Another tip right here is I just used 2 pieces of glass or something to hold it in place. You don't want to put anything on if you got a long piece of glass and you're just doing a piece. You don't want to set something on top of it because then you're actually pushing it down against you're smothering it. You're actually pushing it down and pressing it. You don't want to do that. Just let it free float. The other thing is, this is wrong. The laser goes this way. So you only want to pin it on the top and the bottom. That way when the laser's going this way, and the smoke fumes and stuff will go out the sides. When you pin it from the sides, you trap all that smoke film and everything up underneath. So just pin it together top and bottom. Because of some issues I'm having, I'm going to run this with the scan at 90, so I'm going to be running it this way. So I'm going to put this will be my top and my bottom. Alright, poster board, right side down. Piece of glass. I mean, 3 tiny little drops. You don't even really need it. I find it helps with cleanup. and it tends to keep the glass a little cooler, keeps it from popping corners off some of your stuff. Just a real fine, you just want a fine even layer on there, and that's it. Just don't want any bumps, wet spots. Just real fine. Don't even have to wait for it to dry. Just drop it down on there. That's all the setup there is. Zoom you on in here. And I guess we'll go ahead and put your glasses on. Alrighty. Now I'm not going to be showing you the software, sorry, because I don't know their disclosures on it, and it's liable to change. This is a beta, so it's liable to change. I'm going to turn their little light off here. I did the poster board at 430 MMS, which is 25,800 MMM at 44 power, 44%, with a line of 0.07, which is 500, 600 DPI, using Stucky. And that's what I did that poster board with. And I think we are ready to roll. Uh-oh. How'd you get that big? And that's what's so neat about this. I resized that and drug it right on the desktop in here. And it's moving live time. I don't know, can you see that? Oh, you can't even see that. That's not good. This is a flaming laser. A light. There's no laser to it. But I'm moving the piece on my desktop. And as you move it on your desktop, it moves live on your tabletop. When you resize, you can resize something. It's not going to change until you move it. But there. It just resized. I need it to be a little bit smaller. If you can't frame with that, you don't need to be handling one of these things. And that's about the bottom line of it. I've got everything set to go. I've dropped it way down to 8,500 MMM, which, what is that in real life? That's 141 MMS at 40% power. I'm using a line quality of 0.05, which is 20 lines per millimeter. I put a straight 0.2 overscan on it just to activate, to make it do something mechanically different. Like I say, I'm working with this development unit, so some of my settings are different. And I have to do some things to workarounds. All in all, I'm loving it. I think we're ready to go. Ready? Confirm, confirm. It'll take a minute for it to give me a time here. But we're probably looking at about 20 minutes or so, if not more. 33 minutes. I'll see you in a few. It don't look very appetizing at the moment. Okay, another tip for you. Before you break the seal of that glass to that piece of poster board, you need to have a box or something nearby. Since I do a lot of glass, I've got this big old Tupperware thing with a lid. Because as soon as you break that, you're going to let all the smell loose. And you'll realize the first time you do one why you put a drop of Lysol in the water. I'm going to go ahead and widen you out here. Show you everything that's going to happen. First, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to turn it up and turn it over and put the nasty side up, drop it in the water. And then we're going to get this thing in the box. Woo-hoo! You get rid of it real quick, it don't bother you. Then all I use is an old toothbrush. It doesn't take any scouring or any real elbow grease. Give it a good once over. Look how dirty that water got just from that one little piece of glass. And my Lysol is kicking. I'm going to do the wax on, wax off here. And as they dry, they get brighter too. Turn that noise maker off. Oh, it looks gorgeous. You can't see anything. That's a piece of gloss black vinyl, sign maker's vinyl. These things show up better on gloss black than they do matte black. Let's get you up on in here. I'm going to turn the big light off here, take the reflection off. Now these Nanos come with, I gotta turn it back on, sorry. Connect. They come with an LED light up underneath the bottom. And that's all that's on right now is their little LED light. The only other light coming on there right now is my computer monitor. So we're not playing any magic tricks. The lights are going to be hard to see there. And we'll go up past it. How's that? That is gorgeous. That's turning the big light back on. That's just my regular overhead light. I'm not hitting it with any magical beams or anything. And that's what the engraving is on the bottom. That's what the engraving on the top. You can do them either, you can display them either way you want. If you're going to display your stuff, if you want to display it with the engraving on the front of the glass, you have to remember to mirror your image before you send it over here, so it's backwards. But I mean, the detail in that. And I did it at what, 140 MMS, which is probably double what I would have tried to do that in a flatbed. Yes, I could have run it a whole lot faster. I could have put a whole lot more power to it and run it faster. But let me turn these LEDs off. Get that glare out of there. Now that's glaring. Let's turn this little light on back here and see what happens. How's that? Oh my. I'm going to snap a picture of it. That's glass. The same image on poster board. How about we switch them out? Oh man. It looks much better in person, trust me. The little light's over on this side, that's why I put that one over there. Poster board, glass. I've got to, I'm going to try my first hand at doing a canvas. I spray painted some canvas. I spray painted it gold all around here and spray painted it blue up the center, a light blue up the center, so the bottle hopefully, I don't know, we'll see what we can get. It's going to be interesting. I've never done a canvas before, so, and this is an inspiring graphic. And I'd like to thank Jeremiah Wagner. He posted this file. It's over in the Free Laser Engraving Files group on Facebook. And if you haven't joined, there's a longer Nano Duo official group on Facebook also. And you can, I'm there a lot, and you can check out they'll have the latest information on releases and all that fun stuff. If you need help, they'll direct you the right direction. Come join us. Hope you like it. Happy lasering. Thanks for watching.